Hello there everybody, how is it going and how have you been? I am EuclideanSqd, and we're back here in Duel Links. We're going to be jumping right back into the Kyber Corporation Cup in just a few moments. This will probably be the second to last video I do on the Kyber Corporation Cup event. I will explain why shortly, but I wanted to bring up a few things that happened while I was raising my duel level in the event off camera. First off, they started a card flipper campaign. And basically what this is for a certain period of time, whenever you log in for the first time on that day, you get to pick one out of some number of gifts. In this case, there are 10 different gifts you can get. And basically whatever you flip over, you'll get some gems, you'll get some coins, but primarily you'll get a brand new card to the game, which is typically the only way you can acquire this card at first. In this case, the brand new card is called That Wacky Alchemy. It's a trap card, which basically says, if a face-up spell card in your opponent's spell and trap zone is sent to the graveyard, you get to target a face-up monster and destroy it. It can be yours, it can be theirs. That's the activation requirements. Sometimes they will throw in other rare cards too. In this case, this monster called Shalan the Prophet. But other than that, it's just kind of more little freebies each day. And additionally, they also launched a duelathon event, and basically the more you duel, the more points you win in the duelathon, which in turn, the more points you acquire, the more prizes you get. That's the long and short of it. There's both daily rewards and cumulative rewards, so it kind of encourages you to come back each day. Much like the card flipper campaign, it does include a unique card you can get as one of the cumulative rewards, in this case this trap card called Intrigue Shield, which equips to a monster you control. The equipped monster, if it's in attack position, can't be destroyed in battle, and you take no battle damage from any attacks that involve it. So, pretty cool trap card. I kind of like it a little bit more than That Wacky Alchemy, but that's besides the point. I just wanted to bring those up because those happened off camera, and I did so much PvP dueling that I'm not going to be getting any more daily rewards for the day in the duelathon. So, we probably aren't going to see it that much, but I wanted to make you guys aware of it in case you play it yourselves. If you haven't played in a while or whatever. So we ended at, I think we were still duel level 12 at the end of the last episode, but I made it up to duel level 16. I say this is going to be the second to last episode on the Kyber Corporation Cup I do because I'm hoping if I can get to duel level 19, I will save trying to get to duel level max for something on camera. Whether or not I make it to duel level 19, I don't know, because the win-loss ratio is starting to even out at these higher levels. The aliens are still serving me well. I'm still using them. The primary things I've run into that seem to make them stop is any kind of stall deck, and either arrow mages or sylvans, I think, are those new plant-type monsters. Yes, I'm going to restart my hand because that is an awful hand to start with this kind of deck. Anything else, I have a pretty even chance of winning. It kind of depends on how the cards play out. Sometimes I just make a boneheaded move and it comes back around to bite me in the butt. So we'll see how we go. Oh yeah, I turned the character lines back on. I think I'll leave them on for the first two duels and then I'll turn them off for the next two. But that's besides the point. So let's see, Crowlers usually play Ancient Gears, but he's not this time. He's typically, if a Dr. Crowler character is using an Ancient Gear deck, they will be using the skill that activates Ancient Gear Castle, of which he did not have. So I'm trying to figure out what he might be using. Well, he didn't set any spell or trap cards. And he's got a weak connection, so please don't make the game too laggy, sir. Go ahead and just charge in with a warrior, see what happens. He's playing Sylvans, of course he is. Okay. So, I'm going to be sitting here for about 2 minutes while all of these cards' effects resolve. So, Guardy Oak, I don't have to worry about because he just rearranges cards. This thing sucks. This is the guy that's going to screw me over, because Marshleaf is going to let him just destroy Warrior like that. And Komoshiro is going to target a spell or trap and destroy it, so I'm not even going to get a chance to use my combination device. Actually, does Guardioak reset cards? I don't know, Guardioak lets him put a plant from his graveyard on top of his deck, that's right. Cool, so just like that, my entire field is wiped. Alright. Well, good news, no Rose Lovers went to the graveyard, so he can't special summon anything big and nasty. I'm just gonna take a quick peek over. Okay, pardon me if you hear a tiny bit of noise. I'm scooting the microphone ever so closer to me. Okay, that's not too bad. Can I be blessed by the card gods and get another ASL recombination device? That is the question. Yes, I can. Alright. So, let's use Alien Kid. I don't want to play Telepath because there's no spell or trap cards and all these ASLs are going to be gone. And actually, I just realized he sent the other ASL to the graveyard. So, first off, I was going to just send a Gray, which would have been enough, but I'm going to send a Warrior out of my deck to give it 4 A counters. And then I'm going to use the effect of the other recombination device that he destroyed to add an Overlord. And Overlord's going to pop out by taking 2 A counters from the carrot. He's going to use his effects. And let's see, so Komoshiro's going to lose 300 from Kid's effect and 300 from Overlord's effect. So Alien Kid can actually destroy the mushroom. In which case, what I'm going to do is Overlord is going to destroy the carrot to deal as much damage as possible. Oof. And Alien Kid is going to take out the mushroom, just to get rid of it. Alright. Well, that actually turned out pretty well. I managed to even out the playing field. Well, even out the life points at least. Oh, of course, he just uses flippin' Dark Core. He's gonna banish my Overlord. Which is fine. It's fine. Oh, I saw him discard a Rose Lover. Okay. Are you gonna use Rose Lover's effect? No, you're not. Okay. What am I gonna draw next? What I draw next may determine whether or not I can win now. It's a Telepath. That does not help. Alright, 2 options. I can either set a Gray and hope he doesn't summon something else, or I could use Recombination Device to seek out the last Warrior and set that. I think I'm going to go with Gray, because Gray will let me draw 1 more card out of my deck. If he draws any monster with 1600 attack points or more, this is another carrot, isn't it? Nope. Okay, there is his other carrot. Hermitry. What does this thing do again? This is the one that lets him reorganize cards on his deck. Okay. So, if he attacks with the Marsh Leaf, I lose. If he attacks with the carrot, I win. Or I have a chance to win, I should say. I lose. Okay. Fair enough. I don't think I've managed to beat... Well, no, I beat 1 Sylvan just because the first Sylvan effect that activated at the start of the duel just... It did nothing for him, so... There's got to be something Oh sure, now I get a brainwashing beam. If I had drawn that instead of the telepath, I would have been fine. I would have set gray, infected something with an A counter, and then just taken it with brainwashing beam. So, that just goes to show you how much one card's difference can make in a duel. We're gonna let that blow over. I'm not too broken up about it. Oh, you might have seen just there, it was adding points to my cumulative total for the duelathon. I'll actually let it show up next time so that I can go over it really quick, but basically any duel, NPCs, legendary duelists, other PvP duels, they all add points to account to, you know, your big cumulative total. As you hit certain milestones, you get rewards, and then likewise each day there's a set of 5 rewards you can get for smaller milestones. Oh, cool. I'm still allowed to level up if I win. Alright, and a Mako. I honestly have no idea. He's probably using water monsters just because of Yumi, but I've seen Makos use all kinds of things. And I'm actually cool with this. So, let's see here. I might be able to get rid of that field spell right off the bat. Ooh. What's this thing? Oh, it's a Gishki. Ooh, I haven't actually dueled against Gishkis yet. So these are a bunch of like water attribute monsters that are really focused around ritual summoning. Kind of want to make a deck out of them at some point. I think I'm missing a few of their key cards though, so we'll have to wait on that. Ooh, 1800 attack points, huh? 1800 base attack points, I should say. Crop circles. Alright, what can I do with all of this? I think the more important thing to do right now is to get rid of Umi. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate a silver combination device first and see how he responds. And I'm actually going to toss a warrior just in case he manages to stop my initial plan. Okay, he didn't do anything, so I'm going to summon Telepath now. And are you going to counter Telepath's effect? I'm going to get rid of Umi. I'm a little worried about the face down card, but I've run into so many Makos that have this Umi field spell where their traps rely on having Umi in the first place. So if I get rid of that, they're all shut down. Gonna do anything? Or... that was a wall of disruption. Okay. You know what? I'm perfectly fine with that. I got a brainwashing beam so I can just take that Gishki for myself if I want. Unless he tributes it for something. Okay. No, he's just normal summoning something. Alright. It's another Gishki. It's not too bad, because what I can do is I can still take the one that has A counters on it. He's just rearranging the cards on the top cards of his deck, which I'm not too concerned about. Alright. No, you don't, because I'm going to brainwashing beam it. Now, the question is, are you going to destroy both your Gishkis, or are you going to let him keep it? He's going to let me keep it. Alright. That face down card is another wall of disruption. I'm going to be so upset. I'm going to be so upset if that's another wall of disruption. Oh, Let's take 8 counters from the Gishki chain, special summon Alien Overlord. And actually, no, if it's a wall of disruption, either way it's gonna, you know, put me a little bit on the back foot, so let's just go ahead and throw out Alien Kid as well. Activate Overlord's effect to give these other Gishki chain an A counter. Alright. Let's let the Alien Kid go after it, just in case it's a more focused trap card. Has a chance to activate. It's another wall of disruption. Alright. Cool. So all of my monsters go down to 0 attack points, which I'm kind of okay with. But I'm going to do this instead. I was initially going to consume the Gishki chain for crop circles, but to save myself some life points, I'm going to use it to recycle Alien Kid into an Alien Warrior. And, whoop, almost ended my turn. Alien Warrior is going to go for the Gishki chain. It's going to lose 600 attack because Warrior and Overlord. Right. Now, he is going to get the other one back, but it's going to keep the fact that it has 0 attack points. So, worst he can do is tribute it or use it as ritual summoning material. Which I don't know if he can do the latter, because I don't think he has enough cards in his hand. Let's see what he does. What you gonna do? He's just normal summoning something. It's an Abyss Soldier. Oh no, this thing's annoying. Oh, cool. So, miniatures, you mean reduce level water monsters by 1, water monsters. Okay, cool, so it's a 2000 attack point monster. Which I can still get over, actually. Because if he goes for Overlord, that's actually going to suck. If he goes for Warrior, it's going to get 2 A counters. I can summon another Warrior and it'll be good. You know what? Go for it. Go for it. That's why I recycled Kid, was to save my life points. Just in case I needed to eat a big hit like that. It's an Alien Kid. Okay. Let's go crazy. I've got the life points to take it. I'm going to make one Warrior destroy itself on Abyss Soldier. Take the 200 life points of damage and infect it with 2 A counters. And the other Warrior is going to be able to destroy it. There. Hurt myself a little bit in the process, but I got rid of that big nasty monster. So what'd you draw? Another monster. Oof. Oh cool, it's something worse. Alright. So 2100 minus 600 is 15. So I can kill it with Alien Kid. Not totally cornered yet. That gave me an Alien Gray, which is not super helpful. Just kind of sitting here slapping at each other right now. Good lord, when did 25 minutes go by? Or, not 25 minutes, 20 minutes. Oy. Oh my god, just stop playing a monster. Now what? You only have this thing in your deck because it's water, isn't it? That thing is so... its effect is so heavily geared for Geminis. An Alien Overlord. That would have been perfect last turn. Alright. Set a gray. What else have I got in my graveyard? Okay, I have not used... I am running low on monsters. That's actually something that I have noticed about this deck. In duels that take longer, this deck tends to burn itself out as... Like, this deck runs out of steam really, really fast. Okay, it wasn't a monster. So he's going to get an A counter, and I'm going to get to draw a card. I think I can make use of most anything left in my deck, save Alien Mother. And of course, now that I've said that, my next card is probably going to be Alien Mother. Just watch. Well, actually, no, because if it is, Alien Grey is going to let me draw it out of the way. Cool. For a combination device would be perfect right about now. It's another Grey. Okay. A Brainwashing Beam. That might help. Alright. I have a very flimsy strategy for... Oh god, what's this? Sea Stealth Attack. Cool, so... Banish a water monster you control until the end phase. This turn, your face-up spell and traps can't be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Start a damage step if you have a level 5 or higher water monster to destroy your opponent's monsters without doing damage calculation. Okay. Which one is he banishing? Ah, dang it, he got rid of the A counter. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Because it means I get to survive and I don't have to burn my Brainwashing Beam just yet. Okay. Man, these are the duels that I love. The ones where you really have to squeeze every last bit of use you can out of your cards. Alright. An Ace-Over combination device. Perfect. I think. Oh, God. Okay, the Gemini Summoner's back, and that's absolutely fine. Draw. Mysterious Triangle. I gotta look through my graveyard super quick. I've used all my warriors, both of my greys, both of my kids. Oh gosh, I've only got 2 monsters left in my deck, a telepath and a mother. I have to use Ace-Over combination device. There's no way I can win if I don't. You're gonna use Sea Stealth Attack, aren't you, to negate my ability? He's not. Don't know why he didn't. Maybe he couldn't. No, I gave him a chance to. Oh well. Alright. I'm going to... I could activate Mysterious Triangle and then not summon something, which I think is a good idea, because that will start to chip through all of his monsters. I'm going to get rid of the Hammer Shark, because that lets him special summon other things. And he's probably going to banish it to protect it, which is fine. It's fine. Ooh. I think I'm going to do this. The Hammer Shark will be able to kill it next turn, but if I take the Gemini Summoner can destroy the Gishki Chain for me. Right. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to summon something because he removed the Hammer Shark before it was destroyed, which is fine. Gemini Summoner takes out the Gishki Chain. Overlord goes for the face. Alright. He's gonna get the shark back. So he could go for Summoner and do 200 points of damage. He's only 300 points away from beating Overlord, which is not good. No! Oh, I was afraid of that. Oh gosh. I can't win now. I can't win. I mean, unless... Might as well put this thing in defense mode just in case. But... I may be able to win. It's going to take the stars aligning above, but he needs to not summon a monster. And I have to draw my last ASOL recombination device next. If I draw Telepath, that's it. It's game over. Alright, come on, recombination device. I lose. Okay. Then in that case, I'm not going to let the duel drag out any further. It's already gone on plenty long enough. Just go ahead, dude. Go ahead and clock me in the face. Take your win. You've earned it. That was a good duel. That was a really fun duel. Oh, so much back and forth. These are the duels that I love. This is why I don't surrender. Because if I surrendered when he first started to take a lead, I wouldn't have had the resurgence. He wouldn't have gotten to fight back a bit. That was fun. That was so much fun. But yeah, if I do recombination device, I would have tossed Telepath, used my last brainwashing beam to take the whale, and then, unless that was something that would have just outright stopped the attack, I would have won. Oh, and he was my 10th Indonesian opponent. Alright, so we're 0 for 2. I'm going to turn the character lines off for this next and probably the last duel because I wasn't expecting that one to take so long. But that's fine. That's fine. Alright. It's Jaden. Okay. Oh, cool. Now if I lose, I go down to level 15. Hopefully I get to at least stay in level 16, and this is an awful hand. And it's Arrow Mages. Great. Oh, Lord. The things that I have like a 20% chance to beat. And this is mildly better, at least. Alright, I'm gonna turn character lines off really quick just so that this goes a little bit faster. All 3 warriors in my hand, huh? Not fantastic. I am not going to attack that because I've learned that's either a Rose Lover or a Jasmine. If it's a Rose Lover, I'm giving him a free pass to summon Arrow Mage Bergamot. If it's a Jasmine, I'm just going to punch myself in the face for 100 damage. It was a Jasmine, so that was a smart move. He's got Aroma Garden, so he's going to take the life point lead immediately. And all of his Arrow Mage effects are going to start going off. Well, I'm not activating anything yet. I'm waiting for him to send something in to attack the warrior, and then I'm going to use recombination device. Okay. Well, I guess that's to try and toss our Rose Lover into the graveyard. I'm going to get rid of a gray. Because 1A counter against these things, it's useful. Oh, cool. Alright, so I am going to get hit in the face a little bit. But I will be able to recover next turn. Okay, he summons a Rosemary. Not too bad. There's the Bergamot. And that's the thing I want to kill before it gets out of control. Why didn't it? Oh no, never mind. That's right. I didn't activate recombination device because I wanted to put it on something that was going to stay. Alright. Let's see, so I need to drop it by at least 1100 points, so a 4-star alien would do it. But just to kind of head back, even though this is going to set off Rosemary's effect and set Warrior in defense mode. Well, not set, but switch Warrior to defense mode. I don't care, I'm getting rid of this thing. Because if he gains life points while it's in play, like with Aroma Garden, it gains 1,000 attack, and that's just way too much to deal with when I'm at 600 life points. Alright, so, what you gonna do? Use Aroma Garden. If he's smart, he's probably gonna just switch Rosemary to defense mode and then switch it back. Let's see, so I need to get rid of 1,300 points. Okay, Warrior's dying to one of these things. So, let's see what he goes with first. Crop Circles might be able to help me out. He's going for Rosemary. I'm going to use my other recombination device. And I'm going to toss one of my Overlords. I got nothing to lose, man. I'm at 600 life points. I'm going to fight back as hard as I can. I don't want to fall down to Duel Level 15 either. No, I'll let it. It's fine. Take the A counters. Oh, right, Rosemary. Ugh, I always forget that. Okay. In that case... I know exactly what I'm going to do. Taking an Overlord, and I'm going to... Or you could just surrender. Okay. You know what? That works for me. That 100% works for me. I'm not falling out of Duel Level 16. And kind of evens out the long duel that we had just before. So, ooh, new record. I've never gotten to 40 victories in a PvP season before. So, considering that duel did go by so quickly, and I've got a lot of tickets to redeem, let's go ahead and redeem... Let's just get a normal super rare. Let's look at their table because I wanted to last time. So again, a lot of these cards are cards you can win from legendary duelists in the game. Obviously, super rares are much harder to have show up than rares or normals. So these can be particularly fiddly to find. And like before, if the legendary duelist just doesn't seem to want to drop any of them, get yourself a fairly decent deck like Aliens or Arrow Mages or Sylvans or anything like that, and just go hang out in PvP for a few hours. After maybe 2-3 days of this, you'll have a super rare ticket. So let's see, Rose Archer. This one was a new one. On the player's turn, when your opponent activates a trap card while you control plant type monsters, send it from your hand to the graveyard, negate the activation. That's not bad, but I don't know if I'd want multiple. Phantom Magician. This card is destroyed by battle into the graveyard. Special summon a hero with 1,000 or less attack from your deck and face-up defense. Not bad. You can actually partner with Elemental Hero Clayman pretty well, because he puts it in face-up defense position, and Clayman has 2,000 defense. I kind of want Rose Archer, just because I do want to revisit my Arrow Mage deck. At the end of your draw phase, if you have no cards in your hand, draw one more card in addition to your normal draw. During your end phase, if you have one or more cards in your hand, destroy this card. Ugh. It's a rough card to use unless you have just the right deck to go with it. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take... Oh, she's not a plant. Interesting. No, she has plant synergy. I like Arrow Mages. I'm just going to go ahead and take this. Come on. Give it. Give me. Thank you. And let's go ahead and just grab another rare. Why not? I figure now is probably as good a time as any. If you're wondering what the difference between a regular card and a glossy card is, I can actually show you. So regular cards look like that. Glossy cards have this cool kind of shiny effect added to them, but otherwise there is no difference. Glossy cards work exactly the same as their non-glossy counterparts. The main difference is that if you play a glossy card during a duel, you get like 100 extra points at the end of the duel in your duel assessment. So I will take out of the rares. What do I want? What's this? Hollowed Life Barrier. Discard a card from your hand. Any damage you take from opponent's cards and effects becomes 0. Haven't run into too many effect damage decks recently. Astral Barrier. If your opponent's monster attacks one of yours, you can make the attack direct instead. I don't actually know what I want to take. What's this? Galantosa, Mystical Beast of the Forest. If discarded special summon by the effect of a beast-type monster, target a card on the field and destroy it. That might not be too bad. Monster you control, script discard, destroyed by battle. Sent to the graveyard, draw a card, or discard a card from your opponent's hands. You know what, I'm just going to take this... Where'd it go? Here it is. Discovering Fire Trap. Basically, when an opponent's monster attacks one of your monsters, activate this card, target one of the other face-up monsters you have, and the targeted the monster that's involved in the battle gains attack equal to his friend. So it can help you out of a jam. Pretty decent for kind of beatdown decks, I suppose. I just also kind of want it, but yeah, that should about do it. If we do come back to the Kyber Corporation Cup, it will only be when I reach Duel Level 19. So maybe not the next episode, but if it's not Wednesday's episode, it would have to be Fridays because the Corporation Cup closes on at the end of Saturday. So we'll see if I can make it to Duel Level 20 then. But regardless, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a great time, and I hope you all had a great day. I will see you all in the next episode, and farewell for now.